What's going on, vets? So in this video, I want to talk about where we start isn't always where we have to finish. So in most of our lives, not everybody's life, but a lot of times, we start out alone in an area we don't want to be in, maybe a small town, and we grow from that. We learn from that. We learn a lot of basic things when it comes to life and when it comes to hard work. Because I can tell you, as someone who grew up in the South, in a small town, in a very small community, we learned a lot about family, about loyalty, and about making it out of there. A lot of times motivation for a lot of people was growing up in an area like this that's desolate. There's not a lot around. You see all these things on TV that inspire you to do different. So when you get the first opportunity out of there, you leave. You go to a bigger city, a bigger area where there's more opportunity. And I always remember my grandmother telling me, do better than what we did. Live a better life than what we did, right? When you have children, make sure your children can see something different than what you've been shown, because you have a different opportunity than the opportunity that they grew up with. And that has always stayed with me. So now when I do travel on roads like this, desolate, desert area alone, it's on purpose. Sometimes it's to get away from the city, the concrete jungle, to be alone, to think for a moment. But of course, I'm going to return back to where I came from, which is going to be that city life. There's nothing to me like the city life because it gives you a lot of opportunity for different things, and it's very convenient for me and for a lot of other people. But that's not the avenue for everyone. That's what makes us unique as people. We get to decide and make decisions in life on which way, what turn we want to make in life, how many turns we want to make, one, maybe two, sometimes three, until we find the thing that fits us. But that seems to be something that's controversial, especially in the African American community. It seems that whenever someone makes a turn to improve their situation, there's always those people who've always done it one way that just can't see or fathom doing it a different way. Somehow they think it makes them feel less than, like you can't make decisions that are different than what everybody else does. But again, I'm going to say that's what makes us unique as people. Everybody doesn't have to follow the same path. One of the things that I see a lot when it comes to decision making, it's like it's universal that if you are African American, you're supposed to be in the worst areas, harsh conditions, struggling. Well, I'm so glad to say that there are a lot of us that are not like that. There are a lot of us who chose a different path and live a much different life. And sometimes it doesn't fit with where some of us have come from. The language, the way we see each other and view each other. And I want to end this more on a positive note by saying this. It's okay sometimes to make assumptions until you actually meet someone and learn this is not who they are. And once you learn that's not who they are, it's okay if they don't want to be around you. It's okay if they don't want to hang with you. Most of the time, people are going to want to hang around who they're like. People who have similar ideas, similar visions, other than skin color. I think too many times we get caught up in skin color when we go places or we meet people and we think, oh, you black, I'm black, we're supposed to be together. Now that we don't have nothing in common. So I would just like to say, man, follow your own path. Follow your own road. Doesn't matter what somebody else thinks. Are they paying your bills? Are they covering the cost of your car insurance as you drive down this lonely road, or this road that is filled with joy and happiness? It's all about your perspective and how you feel about it. So for me, a lot of times, I choose to go it alone. I don't need anybody else with me, not a yes man or a yes woman, to make me feel good about myself. I don't. I know where I came from and I know where I'm going in life. And as I said before, you may start out one way in life, but there's always opportunity out there. And sadly, there's been a lot of people who missed their opportunity simply because they were more focused on skin color than they were focused on results and helping their family. But for me, I'm choosing the open road because I'm always looking for opportunities, guys. And with that being said, I'm out of here. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your